This beautiful fall picture from McCall. Sandy Barnes sent this in. Jim, again, just gorgeous. Colors starting to change kind of up north.
So
what about
pretty.
the weather, though? Is that looking more fall-like as well?
Well, you know what? We're still staying almost like early September normally would be. Temperatures in the 80s here in the valley, 70s in the mountains, so still waiting for that really more typical fall weather to drop in. We're looking at that happening maybe next week, but even then, it's not going to be as cold as we earlier thought. It will cool down a little bit by Tuesday, but temperatures generally staying in the mid to upper 70s, so that's still a few degrees above average. But the dry weather continues, and we're looking at clear skies in the valley right now with a reading at the Boise airport right around 54 degrees and a little southeast breeze like we normally see this time of morning, keeping that temperature up, while other areas around the valley are in the 40s. Little smoke and haze still swirling around the area here and there because there are a lot of wildfires still burning, even though their activity has been suppressed quite a bit as we get into these cooler days and longer nights. But the air quality is pretty good from McCall all the way to Weiser, down to Garden Valley and Horseshoe Bend into the Idaho City area, and also in the Treasure Valley, even though for a few hours this morning, Nampa has been reporting moderate air quality and green or good in Twin Falls and the Sun Valley area. High pressure backing off gradually toward the coast, but still close enough to dominate our weather pattern right on through the weekend with dry and mild conditions. It does block the storms in the Pacific from moving in. This low has been spinning around in the same spot for a little while, and so starting to wrap up on itself, not making much progress to the east. Some of it breaks off, heads over into western Canada, going over the top of our high pressure ridge, then dropping down into the central U.S. And by next Tuesday, that's what we'll see dropping down into our area. Cooler air and possibly a few mountain showers, but not until about Tuesday or Wednesday. In the meantime, we're looking at mid to upper 70s in the Magic Valley with sunny skies and light winds near 80 in Twin Falls and Jerome. Sun Valley 73, Haley at 76. Stanley sees almost a 50-degree temperature range from this morning and tonight into the mid-70s during the daytime. Also mid-70s around McCall, Donnelly, and Cascade. Beautiful conditions, a great weekend to head up in the mountains and check out all the colors that are peaking right now. Here in the valley, colors are starting to develop and will over the next few weeks, but high temperatures stay in the low 80s today. 81 in Boise and through the weekend. Tomorrow night at Albertson Stadium, of course, for the homecoming game at Boise State. 71 degrees at kickoff time at 7:45, dropping to the low 60s under an almost full moon, and it is a blue out as far as the color scheme. Low 80s Saturday and Sunday, nearly 80 on Monday. Then that cooler air does drop in by Tuesday and Wednesday. Not as cool as first thought, so we might escape any frost in the valleys next week, but do expect it to cool down a little bit.